guys, we got this great clip from one of our long content videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Enjoy.
How do you find these deals that are estates, or people would say abandoned properties, but we know the truth is they're not abandoned, they've just been inherited by heir after heir after heir, and then there's a process to try and go through and find, and it's really difficult, but you're very good at it. So why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Okay, now let's start with, if you come to Puerto Rico first, you have to decide which property you want to buy. If you want to buy a property to flip, or if you want to buy a property to invest in the property. The second thing you have to consider is how you want to do it. If you want to do it by yourself and pass all the troubles that you're going to pass, because you're going to pass a lot of trouble, or if you're going to find a guy in Puerto Rico that knows all the things that will take you to the project. First thing you have to do is find the owner of the property. And that's what the guys, when come here, they don't find the owner of the property, but they don't know where to look at.
Right.
Yeah, the first thing you have to do is go to property tax website. It's called El CRIM. Right there, you're gonna find a list of properties, and they have a number. That number is called catastro. The catastro. The catastro is the identification for properties in Puerto Rico. All the properties in Puerto Rico have a catastro name. The catastro name is not from the CRIM, the property tax is not updated. So sometimes you go over there and you don't find the owner. So the way to do it is, second thing is go to the property and ask the guys around, who is the owner of that property? Right. So for that, you have to have some local guy, because you're gonna have a problem with the language.
I would have more difficulty getting the community to talk to me than you would. And I will tell you that we have identified properties that we wanted because they were next to something we owned, or in a building that we were buying many units in there. And we've spent years looking for people, and you've helped us out a few times. And really sped up the process, so we're grateful for that.
I'm gonna explain it the way to do it, because it's good for me and it's good for you guys too. So, and that's a process that you can do it yourself and pass the nightmare to do it yourself, or you can hire guys like us, or just ask the guys out, because we are willing to give the information. It's not a problem. So you got to the CRIM as a first choice, then you got going to the property and ask around. When the people, if you ask around that you're gonna buy that property and convert that, change that property to a property that's gonna be good, people like it because that property is abandoned. Robert told you a very important thing. There's no such thing as abandoned properties in Puerto Rico. If the inherited people that inherit the property, you don't find that property owners, then the municipality gets the first choice. If the municipality doesn't want the property, then it gets to the states. So the states, the ELA, the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, is the owner of the properties that nobody wants. So when they told you there's an abandoned property nobody owns, that's not true. You have to find the information. And you're gonna find the information if you look for the CRIM, for the people around, for the list, because most of the properties that are abandoned, they have the owner, no? It could be the bank, foreclosure, but the bank's having problem finding the owners, but they have to go to the judge and they have to ask permission to the judge to start doing the inheritance work, the heirs, no? There have to be paperwork. It's not like in the States. In Puerto Rico, you have a register. It's called Registro de la Propiedad, property register, that every property has a number over there too. So that's a second choice that you can use it. You can go to the CRIM as a first choice, and you can go to the property register in Puerto Rico. Each property is registered from the beginning of the times of Puerto Rico, from the Spanish, no? Come from there. It's called the Tomo, Folio, and Finca. If you find that, you get to the lawyer, and the lawyer is gonna find you in 15 minutes. The last owner of the property that makes the transaction to buy the property. And then you're gonna see a list of those people, and then you start looking for those people. Those people you're gonna find some of them that are dead and some of them that are alive. Most of them went to the States. So you can find them in the States. My best thing is having a good lawyer behind me.
Yeah, you make it sound very easy, and I know that it is not very easy.
It's not very easy.
And it is not quick.
No.
I mean, it is a painful process. Again, we've looked for people for a couple of years sometimes before we find them. You've done it much quicker than that, but even when you identify a property, it could take months and months.
It will take months.
Yeah, and then you have to bring them all to the island, all in the one place.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that. Subscribe to our channel, watch this next, and then also check out the pinned content for more great content, guys. God bless.